Hello YouTube, this is Steve from Glasses Gaming here with you with Mateusz Skutnik's classic online game, Submachine, which is by far one of the greatest online point-and-click adventure games you will ever play. I can guarantee it. So, as a special episode for you guys, I'm going to review actually every single episode that has been produced so far, all the way up to episode 9, which just came out. I don't really know when it came out, but hopefully episode 10 is on the horizon. So my thoughts on the first one, honestly, it's pretty aged. I don't really know what year it came out in, but as you can see by the graphics and all of the motions and animations, it's a pretty, old game. But despite all this, it still works in many ways. The fact that every room has its own, color scheme, but yet still feels isolated, it makes you really feel alone in this world. And that is a nice little atmospheric effect that really gets you immersed in the story. You don't know where you are, they don't give you any instructions as to where to go, or even, backstory. There's no objective, you just have to escape. And I think for a first introductory episode, that is a very strong point. Although there are some flaws, such as the very, very short length of the game, and the fact that most puzzles are not that difficult to solve. Basically, it's just trying to figure out where things are and where to put them. That's sort of a downside of the game. Although, a plus side, which we can see here, is the story that they do decide to show. It's just tidbits of notes and, little data pieces that are left behind by, this guy named Murtaugh, who you don't know yet, but only, get a glimpse of who he is through these small diary pages. They really set the atmosphere, and they really give a lot of foreshadowing to where the series is going, and that actually pays off very well in the future. So yeah, you get a broad overview of these experiments that this guy is running about the Submachine universe, which expands to extreme lengths, and it's just a really nice setup for an even greater series. So overall, there's really not much to this game. I mean, there are a few decent puzzles, like this bell puzzle is a little tricky once you do it for the first time. But overall, I think it's a very solid game, but, obviously the sequels that came out surpass it in many ways. But as of right now, I would give this episode of Submachine, the original version, I would give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. I think it's a great concept that is, despite being short and not very in-depth, I think it has a lot of replay value, and it's a great start to a great franchise. So, thanks for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will watch the other Submachine reviews that will come out in the future. And be sure to play this game. It's a great game, a great experience, and a spectacular adventure that really expands, and it really messes with your mind a little bit in the later episodes, and I hope that you all get to experience it. So, see you next time. This is Steve from Glasses Gaming, signing off.